guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my late review for the movie Sinister 2. Now, I'm a horror movie fanatic. Okay, I actually really enjoyed the first Sinister movie. I didn't think it was as great as people were making it out to be, but I still thought it was a very enjoyable, unique movie overall. I thought the character of the ghoul was used very well in the first movie, besides the ending where they overused him, and that was the biggest problem with the first movie, is the ending did not work, for me at least. I thought this movie felt like the ending to the first Sinister movie. It didn't work too well. I think they missed the opportunity of this property and used the same horror cliches we've been seeing in previous movies such as Paranormal Activity and name off of the Purge movies. I think what they did. Well, I'm not gonna get into the Purge movies. I'm just saying. I'm giving examples of movies that are not handled with care as much as they should be. And this property was one of those properties that I think had a lot of potential. I thought the Purge movies had a lot of potential, and I still do think they have a lot of potential. Now, I did like the second Purge movie, but I will agree with you that this movie could have used a lot of work, and this movie could have been great. I felt the same way watching Sinister 2. I felt like this movie was it was more of a disappointment for me than I was pissed. You know, I was pissed off that they didn't use these opportunities to make up some really interesting scares. No, they rather just, you know, throw the ghoul in there, get the money, jump scare. People like jump scares. Let's just give them jump scares. And to be honest with you, no, we don't like all jump scares. We like suspense building to jump scares. And they all don't have to be jump scares. They can be just a woman standing in the corner of a room just looking creepy and just play the music and it looks intense and that gives us the chills. You don't have to throw the ghoul's face in our face every 5 minutes. It just doesn't work. That's how I felt watching this movie. I didn't need the jump scares of this guy. It's not scary. This face that you consider very terrifying, and I'll give him this, he's creepy looking, he's not terrifying, to fly right in your face and make a giant scream. It's not fun. It's actually kind of annoying. And the kids in the movie, hence the acting was pretty damn bad by the kids. At some points they actually surprised me, which I'll give them the credit. I'll give them, you know, not bad. But the kids, when I mean kids, I mean the two main kids of this movie. I don't know their names off the top of my mind, but one was a really big douche who I think is the older brother, and the younger brother is more of a polite kid who just wants to be kind to everybody, and you go on his side a little more, and the ending to this movie just did not work. The movie really didn't work overall, but I think due to the fact they had the Deputy So-and-so, that's literally what they called this main character, Deputy So-and-so, from the first movie. You can look on the IMDb, it actually does say Deputy So-and-so. You know, the actor James Ransone, who, you know, was in the first movie, played as a cop, really a side character, is now the main lead for this movie. Okay, what I liked him in the movie. I thought he held the movie pretty well for what he was given. He was good, he was okay. I thought the relationship or the romantic parts were kind of getting rushed. I thought the kids, the ghost kids in the movie, they weren't creepy, they weren't scary, they were just very more of annoying, kind of just they were just keep taunting this kid to watch more of these videos, and the videos were not all that scary. They weren't creepy, they almost feel like, you know, well, let's just do something the first movie did and just throw some scares in there. And it almost felt like, since there's so many cuts in the video, of the video in the movie, like when you see the kid holding the camera and, you know, he's committing these murders, when you see these videos, it almost looks like they were shot by a film director instead of a kid actually holding the camera, which I think they failed at that. So it didn't really bring the same kind of intensity as the first movie did. There were some pretty freaking creepy ass, you know, videos in the movie, but they just weren't as memorable as the first movie. The first movie where the branch gets cut down and the family starts getting lifted up in the air with a noose around the neck, creeped me the fuck out, and it worked very well. In this movie, you know, probably the creepiest one for me is, well, I'm not going to spoil it because that would not be cool with me, but I'm just giving you ideas that it's not as memorable as the first movie. As a flaw, and as I said, jump scares, you know, the detective, you know, he's trying to find out the links to these attacks and these murders around still after the first movie. He's still trying to figure out this whole case, and you know, he's already aware that this thing exists. The ghoul, he knows exists, so he's already, on that. This wife, pretty much wife, is taking her 2 kids, the 2 main kids, and the lead female are on the run from their husband, who is abusive. So that's really the movie. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but the fact that it was exactly what people were making it out to be, and the fact that it is what it is, it does disappoint me, and it does kind of piss me off that I had to sit through this and pay money to go see it. That's what I think of Sinister 2. I think it's a cash grab by far. You're not going to get the same intensity or scares as you did in the first movie. You're just not. It's just as simple as that. Is it the worst horror movie I've seen all year? Absolutely not. No, I've seen by far worse.